What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I just woke up from a power nap inside the CRX. Got a little comfortable. I was sitting there just kind of like figuring out if I wanted to do the hydraulic conversion today. I was digging through my garage earlier to try to find some material, and I found this plate right here, not too thin, not too thick, and this is all I need to make the hydro bracket for the clutch pedal so we can convert to full hydro. I already have 2 DIY videos on how to do it on my car and my brother's car. I'll put the link above here somewhere if I remember to. I'm not sure if I can do all of it today because I don't know if I have a master somewhere. I definitely don't have a fluid reservoir to sit on the tower for the fluid, and I don't have any stainless steel line or anything to pre-run before installing the dash. But I do want to get started on it. You know, progress is better than no progress, guys. So in this video, that's what we're gonna do. If you guys haven't seen the previous video up until this point, be sure to go back and check it out. Now, I do have other pedal assemblies I can use to do this bracket, but I believe 88, 89 pedal assembly are different from the 90, 91. So I'm gonna go ahead and just remove mine out of the car here. Pretty easy to take out when you have no dash in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and let me see here. I'm gonna take this guy off. That's going to allow me full access right here. It's also easier when the steering column is down. So I'm going to remove these bolts right here. 1, 2, bracket comes off. This guy here. There's supposed to be another one, but it's not on there. And then there's supposed to be 2 more right here as well too. So the tricky part is getting to this 12mm at the very top. Right here, because the driver's side vent and stuff is normally in the way because we don't have that. Pretty easy to get to. The booster is attached to the brake pedal. Take off the cotter pin. Pin comes out. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more bolts to take out, and the pedal should fall right out. I kind of have this sitting upright, kind of how it would be sitting on the firewall, and my goal is to get this guy to sit how do you say it, like parallel or perpendicular to the bracket and the firewall. So this is my cousin's old clutch master. He switched out to a Blox one, I think it was, and it's going to sit somewhere like this. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing is making a bracket that's going to hold this guy in place. And also the bracket is going to help stiffen up this, because EF guys know that we have issues with this breaking out of the bracket over time. Heavy clutch or whatever the case is, or a lot of, you know, racing that puts a lot of load right here. Most people reinforce it, like put another brace from here to here or here to here, or put a plate around this guy to have this secure more of the bracket than just that welded portion right there. So with this bracket, it's going to help tie this guy to this guy to this guy. If you want to weld it, that'll, you know, help it with structural integrity. But I might just keep mine bolt in style. But, you know, if this car is going to stay K, I might just tack it in just to give it more strength. So what I'm going to be doing with this is, like I said, it's going to be a plate like this. The master is going to sit somewhere here with the holes drilled out, and then it's going to have a 90 plate going this way, which then is going to have the holes for the bolt right there, and then pretty much some gussets to kind of help this from bending or bowing when you're pressing on the clutch. So I'm going to go ahead and mark the hole to drill out right here real quick, right? So we can get that kind of secured into place, and then have this free floating. You don't want this to be super tight with a bolt and nut, because, you know, if it's too tight, it's going to be really hard on the pedal. So a pin or a loose bolt and nut on there with Loctite should secure that into place. But try not to make the hole any bigger than this guy, so that way it's a, you know, nice snug play instead of like loosely sitting in there. So I'm gonna drill this out real quick. Guys, FedEx just came by right now and dropped off the new set of tires. I don't know if you guys noticed in the back, I already got enough wheels and tires, but damn, look at these Federal RSRRs. Yeah, these look freaking awesome. Maybe a set of tires I'm gonna add to my collection, but these aren't for me. If you guys have probably seen on my Instagram, you guys probably see the pictures of Kat's car. Yo.
Bro, when I left your house, I saw that FedEx truck at your neighbor's way down at the end of the block. And I was like, I'm pretty sure they're coming on UPS, you know?
No, it was a FedEx truck.
Did it have the tires on it?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, shit. I got an even better idea.
Hold on. A better idea.
What if you come with the wheels and tires up here while I'm making dinner? Now, I'll make you a steak too. Put the wheels and tires in the van, right?
Not mounted?
Not mounted. Like, I can take them to work and get them mounted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'll make dinner, and in the meantime, you head up here, you know? And then text me once you're up here, and I'll be like, oh, you know what? Show me real quick what you were talking about on the car. You know, what you fixed. Let me see.
Oh, the idle stuff that she fixed.
Huh?
The idle stuff you're talking about.
Yeah. And then when she goes outside, you'll be there with the wheels and tires.
Do I just like pull up or?
Yeah, like just post up, I guess, and maybe like prop them up against her car, you know, like with the wheels out front. Nobody drives on that street, you know what I mean? And just park somewhere, and then we'll be right there.
What if I just pull up to the front of the house and then just have it right there in the door, and then when she walks out and just be like, oh, we were headed to Salinas, I figure I just stop by and say what's up.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Because we're not going to Salinas because the guy said Saturday, but Paco's itching to get out of the house, so.
Yeah, fuck, just come on. Let's plan like 6:30.
What time is it?
Like 4.
Be there at 6:30?
Yeah.
So today was the day I posted for Wagon Wednesday. You guys are probably gonna see this video like way out because I'm so far up on content right now because I've been grinding. But today is Kat's birthday, April 8th. If you guys seen the picture of her car, she's rocking my black Road Slipstreams on it because we lowered the car. It looked a little funky on the steelies because it was so sunk in. So I threw my slips on it. It has my Derezas DZ102s on it. And she said she loved the Slipstreams. And originally they were going to go pick up another set of Slipstreams the night before we threw the slips on her car. But the wheels ended up being 1 slip and 3 drag DR23s. And I said, no, don't go get it. And then my buddy David actually hooked it up with these gunmetal Slipstreams right here, and she doesn't even know that like me and Joe put ends to buy it. And then I said, you know what, these tires are completely shot, they are bulging pretty bad, they are 2012s. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna hit up our Compound USA on Instagram and get her a set of new rubber, which here we have 205 5015s, Federal 595 RS RRs. These tires right now are the best bang for the buck, and I think she'll love it. So this is pretty much a gift from me and Joe to Kat for her birthday. So Kat, when you see this video, happy birthday. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. Miscellaneous bin. There's a pin right there. Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, If that's what, I don't know what's going on.
Well, I don't know if you know, but those are mine.
Yeah.
And these are yours.
No.
Yeah. Well, technically, when we had
Is this why you kept brushing me off when I kept looking at wheels?
No. I told David, I said, hey, stop texting, alright? My buddy, that's his wheels.
Oh, that's the dude that sent me the pictures?
Yeah. That's the one that came off the car.
I knew those looked familiar.
Yeah.
So,
I came off a Jesus cart.
what the hell?
Oh, wait. There's more.
Oh, shit.
Huh. There's more to that puzzle.
Oh, shit.
Damn, guys, I wish I could have gotten you guys Kat reaction. She definitely loved the wheel entire combo, and thank you to Joe and also Kat for making us a steak dinner. And that was freaking I was driving 2.8 miles still eating off the plate, and you know, we made it back last night, and I just was playing Warzone. This first time I played Warzone. Is pretty cool, but my graphic does not keep up with it. So right now I took this off, right? This plate, ideally I wanted to be nice and, you know, parallel to this guy. I'm gonna mark where the stud holes are gonna be sitting at so I can drill it out, but also keeping, you know, this right here pointing up and in line with the edge here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just mark that real quick, drill it out. I'm probably gonna knock the stud out because it has this giant space in between, and or actually it unbolts. I am just winging this. No measuring tape, guys. No measuring tape. This is not a mass production, so I'm not worried about it. Somewhere there. So right here where the second plate is going to be sitting at, there's this little like dimple right here that I normally just like flatten out, or you can use a flap disc and flat it out, because it's gonna make the second plate all bulging out. So right now what I'm doing is I'm gonna make it out of cardboard, kind of go within the shape of this right here, like that, right? And then this plate is gonna be welded to the second plate, and I'm gonna drill a hole right there for the 14mm nut right there, and then I'm gonna put a gusset kind of right here in the middle so it doesn't fold when you're pressing and depressing the clutch pedal. Alright guys, so the hydro bracket for this pedal assembly is done. I added a gusset right here in the middle, and I also added an extra support right here to the pedal like rod itself. And this bolt right here is enough strength for this to not flex. And I don't have an issue with the same style bracket on this car, my H22 CRX, my brother's car. We don't have any issues. I was gonna weld this to the bracket, but you know, in case I ever want to take it off, run the cable, whatever the case is, I can remove all of this, but I'm not gonna weld it. So I have a hole right here for the spring to help the pedal bounce back when it's depressed. When I let go of the clutch, it should just kind of shoot back. and I have this spaced out right here. I should have made the bracket more forward, but I had this rod fully adjusted one way. I didn't think about that, but you can always remove this to adjust the feel, or you can adjust the rod for the pedal feel and also pedal engagement points. So we still have adjustability there, and I think that's pretty much it. Just gotta put a little cotter pin right there to keep this guy into place, and this pedal should just be ready to bolt back into the car. So if you guys remember the junkyard video of the Integra a while back, I pulled this Blox S2K Master out of the Integra, right? It has a banjo fitting right here in the bottom with the fitting itself, and then this other end actually threads into the slave without the adapter. So I'm gonna use this line right here. It's perfectly length. So I got the pedal reinstalled in the car, reverse process of when you take it out, and let me show you guys here real quick. I don't know if you guys can see right there, I chopped a little bit of the frame. And when you're making custom stuff like this, take everything into account. I didn't even think about that. I never had an issue with it before, but I chopped that a little bit. I was able to get the bracket installed flush right there, and the pedal assembly is bolted on with 2 bolts because all this stuff might come out again later. Definitely the boosters coming back out later for the paint in the engine bay, but you can see the bracket is secured into place. Earlier I was talking about how this becomes super close to this top portion right here if you used a adapter, then a feed line going on top of the adapter. But if you use a banjo, you can see I have like a finger gap between the frame on the top. So a banjo is recommended here, and I want to see if I can find something online to make this like a sideway banjo, because this is where the fluid is going to be coming in, and typically you want the fluid reservoir to sit taller than this guy, so it is the highest point, kind of like the cooling system, to properly bleed this out. I normally mount my reservoir right here and using the old bracket from like the DCEG. Just cut it a few different angles, different ways, bend the bracket, and have it mount right here. And the reservoir then is going to sit about yay high, right? Which is obviously a lot taller than the hole, which is in line with that barb that's sitting right there. My feed line comes through the hole where the harness used to come through, and I'll definitely put a grommet there to kind of, you know, close up that hole a little bit more. And the line, you can see, comes around here, and it is plenty of length to get to the slave where the transmission is going to be sitting on the driver's side now. And you know, that'll hopefully work out like it should. At least I haven't really had an issue with any ones that I've made, so I'm sure this will be all right. As far as the hydraulic bracket goes, my little DIY bracket here, I'm sure you guys can make them too. Hush Performance make a great kit. I think they're starting to ship the products out now, the V3 version. I've never had an issue with mine. Why buy it if you can make it, right? But also because I don't have the money for the kit. So I know my stuff works, so I stay making mine, guys. If you want to make your own and save some money, do so yourself. It's not that hard. But if you guys want a bolt-on kit, Hush Performance got them. I'm sure they're in stock. I don't have anything else pertaining to this hydraulic conversion because I don't have a reservoir. Obviously the engine's not in place. I can't bleed it out for you guys, but I think I'm gonna end the video right here while we still got some daylight. I'm gonna go learn Warzone a little bit more. It was fun last night, but literally playing like block figures and block buildings and block settings. I thought I was playing Minecraft, but even then I don't even play Minecraft. If you enjoyed today's video though, be sure to hit the like button, guys, and if you guys want to stick around for further progress updates, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.